coordinators and with the producers and directors, and everybody was really, really interested in the idea of suspending her. And then from somewhere, I'm not sure where, the idea of suspension came off the table. So then it evolved yet again and turned into her being spread eagle in a black dish of broken glass, it looks like, and then giant gold pitchforks flying at her, about 100 of them, and stabbing all around her as she's spread out on this crazy dish.
Wow,
it was really interesting.
How old was she at the time?
This was just a couple months ago.
Oh, okay, she's 18?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't know how old she is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I just know I have a boner from what you described.
She was in.
You're like, give me a second. Okay.
She was one of the models for.
I don't know the Kardashians at all. I don't know the I met Bruce Jenner once, and I was all gothed out, and he's like, can I take a picture with you? And he's like, and this is when he was Bruce, before Caitlyn. This is, and a big guy. And I said, can I take a picture with you? He's like, only if you answer one question for me. I'm like, what's that? He's like, does your mother know that you're wearing an outfit like that? I'm like, yeah, she does. He's like, okay. And we took a picture.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Very judgmental, that Bruce. But
yeah, that is an interesting thing.
Yeah, but yeah, no, that's and then all the adult movies that you've done.
Yeah.
And
I've done quite a few.
Same kind of consultation. They want the rope to be accurate, or.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
because I've never looked at an adult movie or seen that rope. It's not tied.
If you're a bondage fetish person,
I'm not a bondage fetish person. Apparently, I am. I as I've said on the air, I dabble, here and there, but I'm not. And I've had my moments where I could have dated people in the scene and pulled back.
Yeah.
Because I know if I went to the scene, I would never come back.
Right on.
But now I'm like, fuck, maybe I should. I don't know.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Whoa, that's really pretty.
What is that? What do you got there?
They're cuffs.
Oh,
they're
very nice.
crocheted handcuffs, yeah.
Very nice.
That I had custom made by my roommate, whose name Renee Banks, and I'm gonna have her at the show, but I had to pull these out for you guys
Those
because
are really, really
just
pretty.
to bring a lightheartedness to bondage for you right quick.
They're really pretty.
Thank you.
This is your kind of thing, making art out of bondage.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
like bondage fetish, you guys. I'm sorry.
With bondage and BDSM movies and photos and things like that, I'm expected to do bondage.
Right. Well, you do have a reputation.
Yeah. Well, and if you want to create a bondage movie or create bondage stills, like still to this day, I shoot for Taboo magazine, Larry Prince magazine, which is the only bondage magazine in America right now, and
there used to be a lot of them. I remember.
There used to be a lot of them, and I've
Dita was on the cover of every one of them.
City?
Dita was on the cover of most of them, I think.
Most of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Black Tail. That's a different magazine, but.
Not that one.
No, and I don't think they do bondage on that one.
You'd be surprised, but
there you go.
no, M'Penzi. Jeez, where does the time go? Literally, it's been 55 minutes we've been talking.
Wow.
Doesn't even look like it. M'Penzi, now. I'm sorry?
I had a section. I wanted to hear him. It was a 2-year run of me chasing him down.
Well, we can keep talking to him. That's fine. What do you want to ask him? What is a question that you wanted to ask him all these times for 2 years?
Oh my goodness. No, I think he just literally kind of went through most things that I thought in my head. I was
cool. Thank you.
I'm pretty sure he's
the person
into
asked some
it.
questions did a pretty good job too. Thanks. Now, is it like this when you meet people that you've only heard about, and then has there ever been anybody that disappointed you in the scene? You don't have to name names, but
that's all you get from me for that.
Right.
And not just leave it alone.
No, because I was telling somebody today. I was at the Improv. Bill Maher. I ran into him, and I was like, I'm a big fan. He's like, so what? And he walked right by me.
That's so cheesy.
Well, he might have been in a
from
bad
the
mood.
South.
You never know.
Yeah.
Well, my grandpa had the same experience because we still are huge Bill Maher fans, and I actually took him to go see him, and we had to wait in line forever.
Right.
And he just did like 20 minutes and walked off stage, and my grandfather's like, "What the hell is that shit?" I sat out there for hours waiting to see him.
Anyway, enough about Bill Maher. We want to talk about the kink. So, and the arts.
My question: how do you get a chance to do enough of what you want to do now in this part of, like, or are you constantly being like called to Hollywood for something, like, or called out into professional freelance, or, you know, whatever, however you call it?
I'm not sure.
How do you make a living at this?
At
What's
my
your
website,
advice for that? I know you have your website, which is slavetobondage.com.
Yeah.
It's a great. Now, when did you get that URL? That had been in the,
A
like
long
the,
time
the
ago.
Prodigy
Yeah,
days,
you had that for a while.
Yeah.
the AOL online days, the.
Well, I worked for Insects when Insects was Insects, and around then is when I got that domain, but wasn't able to do anything with it, and held on to it for a long time, and didn't do anything with it, and then want to create my own stuff.
Right.
So
Well,
I do
That was
my
the
own
next
thing.
question.
M'Penzi's in L. She's in L.A. She got here fairly recently, but she's making a big splash.
Yeah, 1
People
year.
know about her.
1 year.
1 year, but people know about her.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does she make a living? How does she become a legend like you?
Yeah.
What would be
How do I
one
step
piece of
aside
advice
from
that you could give her?
Keep doing what you love. Absolutely, because I think that people ask me like, oh well, how do I do kinky stuff in porn or do porn or things like that? I think that you create what you like, and that if you like it and you really are creating something beautiful that you find attractive, then other people will be attracted to it as well.
Right.
I don't think that we are a standalone little island that's only into our own little
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's why I've completely cut off. Why when you guys come and look at my pages, there are no more clips and stuff. Like
I noticed.
I got into adult entertainment.
I'm disappointed.
You guys will get it when I give it. And that is the goddess slay.
There you go.
Because I am a film school student, and no offense, but like, you know, what is selling and sells fast for some girl, like, you know, I had to step back and look at the adult industry for what it puts out, what people really buy, what people, you know, and I'm like, I have to be me.
Yeah.
So I kind of came to LA, didn't like the mainstream island scene. I felt like, you know, I've already done what I've done. I want to do more performance, and I want to stay submissive and learn more, keep going around, you know, to professionals and learn more. But I still have to do things on a scale that I was doing it before. And I'm not going to make clips. I'm going to make art porn. Like, I'm an art hoe. Like that. I've coined that as like my
Semi-private
shit.
clips. I
Yeah.
introduce you to Damon and Orbit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Damon.
That's something kind of like what Zoe and I are doing. We don't just make little clips, we make movies. That's how we look at it.
Wait, you have clips of Zoe too?
Yeah, she's my videographer and editor.
I gotta really, I've been very busy this week. I gotta really scour your website.
Yeah,
That's
same
interesting.
now.
Because Zoe's beautiful, I gotta say.
Yes.
The two of us with these three beautiful women, it's
No,
amazing.
right?
The Trevor's over there, but it's
Aw.
anyway. No, my last question, and then I can't believe it. Well, it's a great show.
Yeah.
It goes by like that.
It flies.
And I definitely want to have you back. I want to have everybody.
Thank you.
I actually
As
like
much as I can.
maybe just a one-on-one with Zoe. But well, let me ask you. What was the last time? What was the last new thing that you tried that was a kink? Because I would think you tried it all, but there's probably something that like. What was the last time that something surprised you? Like, I'm kind of into this.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Really?
Probably 10, 15 years ago.
And what was it?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't.
Like you never like.
Nothing new.
Have you figged? Have y'all tried figging? I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna throw
tell
out-
us about figging.
I'm gonna
I'm
throw out
curious.
a random fetish.
So I figged Belladonna on camera for her first time.
The answer was yes. I thought I was
The
gonna get a no.
answer is I'm a legend, and let me tell you a story. What is figging?
Thing with ginger.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you.
Carve the ginger into the shape of a butt plug, let's say,
Okay.
and then stick it
Oh.
It feels so good.
Yeah. So it's
Interesting.
chemical play.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Ah.
You can just take a piece of it, a sliver of it, and rub it on genitals, male or female. I prefer to do it on women. And